Titanic cast. Then versus now, 1997 to 2026, some are gone forever. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio's portrayal of Jack Dawson in Titanic remains one of the most iconic romantic performances in cinematic history. In 1997, at just 23 years old, DiCaprio brought to life a character who was poor in material wealth, but rich in spirit. Jack is a free-spirited artist who values experience, love, and authenticity over social status. His charm, optimism, and fearless outlook on life quickly captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. Jack Dawson is defined by his radiant smile, expressive eyes, and carefree attitude. More than just a romantic lead, he represents a philosophy of living fully and loving deeply regardless of class boundaries. His relationship with Rose symbolizes emotional liberation and courage as he inspires her to break free from societal expectations. The famous line, "You jump, I jump," has since become a cultural touchstone representing loyalty and unconditional devotion. The tragic ending of Jack's story elevates his character to a timeless symbol of sacrifice and true love. By choosing Rose's survival over his own, Jack embodies selflessness in its purest form, leaving a lasting emotional impact that continues to resonate with viewers decades later. Nearly 30 years after Titanic's release, Leonardo DiCaprio, now 51, remains a leading figure in Hollywood. While he has matured far beyond the youthful image of Jack Dawson, his career has only deepened in complexity and acclaim.
Nominees this year for their unbelievable...
In addition to his acting achievements, DiCaprio is widely recognized for his environmental activism and philanthropic efforts. Despite the passage of time, Jack Dawson endures as a symbol of youth freedom and love, an unforgettable character that helped launch DiCaprio into global superstardom. Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet's portrayal of Rose DeWitt Bukater in Titanic stands as one of the most powerful and enduring female performances in film history. In 1997, at just 22 years old, Winslet brought depth and emotional intensity to Rose, a young aristocratic woman trapped in a life of privilege that feels more like a prison than a blessing. Beneath her elegant appearance lies a restless spirit, yearning for freedom, independence, and genuine connection. Rose's journey throughout the film is one of transformation. Initially constrained by societal expectations and a controlling fiancé, she feels suffocated by the rigid class structure of her world. Meeting Jack Dawson becomes the turning point of her life. Through him, she discovers a new perspective, one that values passion, courage, and self-expression. The iconic scene where she flies at the bow of the ship has become a timeless symbol of liberation and trust, capturing the essence of her emotional awakening. What makes Rose truly compelling is her inner strength. She is not merely a romantic figure, but a woman who ultimately reclaims control over her destiny. Her decision to survive, carry Jack's memory, and build a life on her own terms reflects resilience and quiet determination. This evolution from a constrained young woman to an empowered individual is what gives the character lasting significance.
God, thank you so much. This means a great...
As of 2026, Kate Winslet, now 50, is widely respected as one of the finest actresses of her generation. With numerous accolades, including major awards and nominations, she has built a career defined by bold, complex roles. Off-screen, she is known for embracing natural beauty and advocating authenticity. Rose DeWitt Bukater remains an enduring symbol of courage, transformation, and self-liberation, an unforgettable character that continues to inspire audiences across generations. Zane. Billy Zane delivered a memorable performance as Caledon Hockley in Titanic. In 1997, at age 31, he portrayed Cal as a wealthy, charming, yet deeply arrogant aristocrat. As Rose's fiancé, Cal embodies the rigid class system and possessive control that define the upper elite. While outwardly refined and handsome, his manipulative and domineering nature quickly reveals him as the film's primary antagonist. His jealousy toward Jack and obsession with maintaining status make him both compelling and detestable. Cal's character represents the darker side of privilege, where power and entitlement override empathy and love. Billy Zane's performance added intensity and complexity, making Cal more than a one-dimensional villain. As of 2026,
I was just saying it was fun to reflect on the fact that
Billy Zane, now 60, continues to work steadily in film, focusing on independent and artistic projects, with an upcoming role portraying Marlon Brando, further showcasing his enduring versatility as an actor. Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates brought warmth and vitality to the role of Molly Brown in Titanic. At 49 years old in 1997, she portrayed the famously resilient, unsinkable Molly Brown as a lively, outspoken, and big-hearted woman who stood out among the rigid upper-class passengers.
I was right!
Unlike many around her, Molly embraces authenticity over status, showing kindness to Jack and encouraging him to fit into high society with humor and confidence. Her character provides both comic relief and emotional depth, balancing the film's intense drama with moments of genuine humanity.
Yes, ma'am, I'll bring it home.
Molly's strength and independence make her a quietly empowering presence, reflecting a woman who refuses to be confined by social expectations. As of 2026, Kathy Bates, now 77, remains a powerhouse in the entertainment industry. Widely respected and admired, she continues to captivate audiences, currently starring in a reboot of the TV series Matlock, proving her enduring talent and cross-generational appeal. Frances Fisher. Frances Fisher portrayed Ruth DeWitt Bukater in Titanic with striking authority and emotional nuance. In 1997, at 45 years old, she embodied Ruth as a stern, aristocratic mother determined to secure her family's social standing at all costs.
You know I don't like that.
Beneath her composed and elegant exterior lies a deep fear of financial ruin, which drives her to pressure Rose into marrying Cal. Her cold and controlling demeanor highlights the harsh realities of class expectations and survival within high society.
Come into the boat, Rose.
Ruth is not a simple villain, but a complex character shaped by circumstance. Her actions, though often harsh, stem from desperation and a belief that she is protecting her daughter's future. This layered portrayal adds depth to the film's exploration of class and family dynamics.
Coming to see my friends. Work there.
As of 2026, Frances Fisher, now 73, continues to maintain a steady acting career, appearing in various films and television series. She remains active and respected in the industry, admired for her longevity and dedication to her craft. Bernard Hill. Bernard Hill delivered a dignified and memorable performance as Captain Edward Smith in Titanic. In 1997, at age 52, he portrayed the captain as calm, authoritative, and deeply committed to his duty. As the tragedy unfolds, you can see the weight of responsibility in every decision he makes, especially as he chooses to remain with the ship in its final moments.
There's no stopping it.
His performance captures not only leadership, but also quiet acceptance and honor. When you revisit the film today, his presence feels even more powerful. Knowing that Bernard Hill passed away on May 5, 2024, at the age of 79, adds a layer of real-life sorrow to his role. You can't help but feel a sense of loss, not just for the actor, but for the legacy he leaves behind.
There.
Even now, in 2026, you still remember him as a symbol of dignity and responsibility, both on-screen and beyond. Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton played Brock Lovett in Titanic, serving as the modern-day narrator who guides you into the story of the ship's past.
Please.
In 1997, at 42, he portrayed Lovett as a determined deep-sea explorer driven by ambition, yet gradually transformed by the emotional weight of Rose's story. Through his character, you experience the bridge between past and present, making the tragedy feel immediate and real. When you watch those scenes now, they carry a different emotional tone. Knowing that Bill Paxton passed away in 2017 at the age of 61, you can't help but feel a quiet sense of loss. His performance feels more personal, as if he's still there inviting you to listen to remember.
Stewart and Susie Amos, we were all up.
Even in 2026, you still feel his presence in every retelling, subtle, sincere, and deeply missed. Gloria Stewart. Gloria Stewart brought extraordinary depth to Old Rose in Titanic. At 86 in 1997, she wasn't just acting, she was embodying a lifetime of memories. Through her gentle voice and expressive eyes, you are drawn into a story that feels personal, almost as if it's being told just for you. Every pause, every glance carries decades of love loss and quiet resilience, making her performance unforgettable. As you watch her today, there's a different kind of emotion that lingers. Knowing she passed away in 2010 at the age of 100, you may find yourself reflecting more deeply on the passage of time.
Went there, and I've never spoken of him.
Her presence feels timeless, yet irreplaceable. There's a quiet ache in realizing that someone who conveyed so much life has already said goodbye. Even now, you don't just remember her role, you feel it. And perhaps that's her greatest legacy, she doesn't let you forget. Danny Nucci. Danny Nucci portrayed Fabrizio De Rossi in Titanic as Jack's loyal and lighthearted best friend. In 1997, at 29, he brought warmth and humor to the story, offering a glimpse of friendship and hope amid the film's larger themes of class and fate. Fabrizio's cheerful personality and dream of starting a new life in America make him instantly likable, representing the optimism shared by many passengers aboard the ship. Though his role is smaller, Fabrizio adds emotional balance, especially in the early parts of the film, where his bond with Jack highlights themes of freedom and adventure. His tragic fate later in the story serves as a stark reminder of the indiscriminate nature of the disaster.
An idea of you're looking around going.
As of 2026, Danny Nucci, now 57, continues to work steadily in film and television, maintaining a respected presence through various series and independent projects. Jonathan Hyde. Jonathan Hyde portrayed J. Bruce Ismay in Titanic with a performance that left a strong impression on audiences. In 1997, at age 49, he brought to life the historical figure as a man driven by ambition and social pressure. Within the film, Ismay is depicted as someone eager to prove the ship's greatness, even urging increased speed, which adds tension to the unfolding tragedy.
The last 4 boilers.
No, I don't.
As the disaster strikes, his actions reveal a more controversial side. His decision to leave the ship while many passengers remain aboard paints him as fearful and self-preserving, contrasting sharply with the bravery shown by others. This portrayal highlights the human instinct for survival, even under moral scrutiny.
And somebody called.
As of 2026, Jonathan Hyde, now 77, continues to remain active in acting, appearing in theater productions and film projects, sustaining a long and respected career. Victor Garber. Victor Garber portrayed Thomas Andrews in Titanic with quiet strength and emotional depth. In 1997, at 48, he brought a sense of dignity and humanity to the role of the ship's designer. Andrews is depicted as thoughtful and responsible, a man who fully understands the magnitude of the disaster as it unfolds.
Oh, Rose.
His calm explanations and subtle expressions of regret reflect a deep internal struggle as he comes to terms with the fate of his creation. What makes the character so powerful is his sense of accountability. Rather than seeking escape, he chooses to face the consequences, helping others and accepting the inevitable with grace.
I don't know
I thought every actor was a character actor.
His final moments are filled with silence and sorrow, leaving a lasting impression of integrity and honor. As of 2026, Victor Garber, now 77, continues to thrive in both television and film, earning admiration for his versatility and enduring presence in the industry. David Warner. David Warner portrayed Spicer Lovejoy in Titanic as one of the film's most unsettling antagonists. In 1997, at 56, he brought a cold, calculating presence to Cal's loyal servant. Lovejoy is not loud or overly expressive, but that quiet intensity makes him even more intimidating. As you watch him closely track Jack and Rose, you can feel the constant tension he brings, as if danger is always just a step behind them. Revisiting the film today, his performance carries a heavier feeling. Knowing that David Warner passed away on July 24, 2022 at the age of 80, you may find yourself reflecting on how much he contributed to the story's darker tone. There's a subtle sadness in realizing that such a distinctive presence is no longer with us.
A great way to start.
Even in 2026, you still remember the unease he created, proof of a performance that quietly stays with you. Looking back at the cast of Titanic, you can see more than just a then and now comparison. You're witnessing the passage of time itself. From rising stars like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet to unforgettable supporting performances by Kathy Bates, Victor Garber, and others, each actor helped shape a story that continues to live on across generations. Some are still shining today, while others have sadly passed on, but their performances remain timeless. And maybe that's the most powerful thing about Titanic. The film may have ended, but its legacy never truly fades. Now it's your turn. Who do you think had the most unforgettable transformation over the years? Which performance still gives you chills every time you watch it? Let's talk in the comments. And if you love revisiting iconic stars and unforgettable movie memories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Legendary TV Memories, where the past comes alive again.